Welcome everybody, welcome to my channel. So we are going to be doing, looking into the disappearance of Heather Elvis. Heather Elvis was born on June the 30th, 1993. She disappeared from South Carolina near the Carolina Forest area on December the 18th, 2013. She was 20 years old at the time. She had had an affair with this man named Sidney Moore. Sidney Moore's wife found out about the affair and begun texting Heather Elvis after she found out. Even after the affair was over, she still repeatedly texted Heather long after it was over, talking about she was going to physically harm Heather, all of this, stuff. And Heather just responded, one time or twice, I think, to her. I believe she responded with, I'm no one you have to worry about anymore. And she just responded like with a period or something next. But she, the affair was over. She found out, like any woman, we would be mad, but she just kept on and kept on and kept on, even after the affair had ended. She wasn't letting it go. She wasn't leaving Heather alone. And then Sydney messaged Heather like on the night of her disappearance, talking about he had left. Sydney wanted him to come and, not left Sydney, but left Tammy, his wife, and was wanting a relationship with Heather. And she hasn't been seen since then. So we're going to look into her disappearance and see what happened. I believe he's in prison, already been to trial, or maybe he's just going to be going to trial. But they both were arrested, and neither of them didn't said anything. So we're going to look into it. All right. Spirit guides, guardian angels, please join me. Wrap me in your white light. Be safe with anything negative or anything. Spirit, can you please show me what happened to Heather Elvis on December the 18th, 2013 to cause her disappearance? Can you please show me with the tarot, Spirit, what happened to Heather Elvis on December the 18th, 2013? I got cards flying everywhere. Must be I just put oil on my hands a little bit ago, rubbing on my hands so they're a little slippery. So what happened to her? Okay, so we have the Four of Pentacles, the Magician card, the Six of Swords in reverse, the Lovers, the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, the Star in reverse, the Four of Wands in reverse, the Three of Pentacles, the Seven of Swords, and the Ten of Wands. Interesting. Okay, and on the bottom we have the King of Cups in reverse. Alright, so I'm going to take a moment to meditate with my cards so that I can give the most accurate reading. Okay, be right back, guys. Okay, so since the first card is the Four of Pentacles. Now, the Four of Pentacles is possessiveness, insecurity, stinginess, security. It's also like savings, boundaries, having a lot, guardedness, you know, taking a risk. It could be like a clingy lover, feelings of jealousy or holding on to the past, paranoia as well, and avoiding collaboration, stuff like that. So, wanting to hold on to your money, wanting to be very possessive, which, from hearing the story, allegedly this would be Tammy, her feelings, and she was costing him money because she wasn't letting him work. Um, the next one is the Magician card, which is, willpower, desire, being resourceful, skill, ability. It shows a time when you're taking action is now, basically. Certain choices needing to be made, that's going to bring great changes. Um, you're harnessing the magician's power, the sleight of the hand, to get what you desire the most. Creating opportunities for yourself, being proactive, harnessing your opportunities, as well as determination and drive, and making use of skills. So, which that would be, you know, you're molding the world into what you want it to be. You're molding to get what you desire using the skills that you have. Charm that you have, ability to fool people, and making it, just what he wanted to do. Because she wasn't able to get over it. She was stuck in the past. It was costing him money. It was ruining his whole life, basically. So then we see the Six of Swords, and it's in reverse. So again, this is being stuck in the past, or like returning to trouble, running away from problems, and as well as being trapped in a situation. Um, it could be unresolved issues, um, or questioning your decisions. So obviously, they trapped her in a situation, because you know, it seems to me that Tammy was not able to get over it. It was not going to get any better. And I can see how someone cheating on you, your husband cheating on you, would make you very distrustful and unable to get over it. That is why you leave them. You do not kill the person that they cheated with or kill them. You simply leave. And I know, by the way, I know that every time there's a video for Heather Elvis, people like to comment, bad things. That is not what I do here. I do not shame victims on my channel. So anything that is negative about the victim will be deleted, okay? So the next card is the Lovers, which is love, unions, partnerships, choices, balance. The trust and unity between these two individuals gives them confidence and strength and empowers the other. It's a very strong bond that's created, as well as choices between things that are opposing and mutually exclusive. This could be like a dilemma that you need to think carefully about and make the best decision for your situation. It's a balanced, loving, and supportive relationship. Choices about love, um, and mutually exclusive deals. So two people, Sydney allegedly and his wife allegedly, are the ones who did it. I see that wholeheartedly, but I also feel that there was somebody else involved. So then we see the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, and the Eight of Pentacles in reverse is lack of quality, a rush job, lack of motivation, low skill, um, needing to execute something swiftly and with care, if you want a successful outcome. So this was done very fast, and everything was, as you can see her wiping away the pentacle here, it was done very quickly and cleaned up very well. I think water is involved. She is close to some type of water near mountains. I feel that very much so. Even like way down, so maybe underwater, or possibly just like buried by water. I feel that very, very strongly. I feel like it is near mountains. I think that it is a good distance away, because I think somebody else was, somebody that we don't know about, because this is it's also sexuality, because she's naked, but and it's about water, the fluidity of emotions, the fluidity of time, stuff like that. Um, But also it's about the public, a wish, public wish. Well, this is something that is unknown. So someone that is not known, something that is not public. But the star reverse is being hopeless, being despair, negativity, a lack of faith, being despondent, feeling as though everything is turned against you, feeling unable to overcome obstacles in front of you, losing faith. And that would be Heather because of that. And it would also be, Tammy. But more so, I feel like it's Heather, this was all planned. But I do think she was drowned. I do think she was drowned. I think water was involved in her death. But it's something that happened at their house because we have the Four of Wands in reverse. So that means that she was at their home. She was feeling unwelcome, home conflict, a complete breakdown and lack of harmony, a lot of tension between people or loved ones. You know, the conflict happened at their house, maybe even outside because we have the garden here. So it could have been something that happened outside, some type of water by their house, maybe is where it happened. And then we see the Three of Pentacles, which is teamwork, collaboration. So expanding, pulling energy, effort, apprenticeship, collaborating. So this is them bringing somebody else in, a third person. So there's them and one other person. They paid to have this help come along for them so that they could, with the um, seven of swords, get away with their lies, trickery, scheming. This is scheming, strategy, being resourceful, sneakiness, and being cunning. It's a card that's said to be basically, for the most part, about the betrayal and deception. It may imply, that them or someone else, you or someone else is having difficulty getting away with something. Basically an incident where you're forced to be sneaky. And then again, we see the mountains back here. So, and there is water over here. I feel like she's in some type of water, but it happened like outside because we see flowers everywhere, water, near water. It happened outside. She's either in water or near water, and she's going to be near a mountain range, possibly a mountain range connected to their family in some way. And then, because, there's a home, a castle right here that sits on top of the mountains. So it could be like a family home, getaway home. Uh, I'm trying to think of what we call it, like, in the woods. Some people have cabins in the mountains or in the wooded areas, whatever. I feel like it's awesome kind of land near a water source. And the Ten of Wands is burden and responsibility, so they tempted to get away from it. Maybe I'm even picking up that she might have been pregnant. They might have gotten confirmed on that, and that is so being guarded it with the material aspect and wanting their family life or his family life to go back to normal again. I guess, they had made a decision that that was the only way that he could get what he wanted. It seems like it was a choice made, and, Heather was on the losing end of that. And again, the card on the bottom here is the King of Cups in reverse, and that's a water source as well. And this is, going on emotions, unbalanced emotions, not being in control of his emotions. Like everything is going wrong for him, he felt. And it was just something that he had to do. I do think that she was drowned. I really do. I feel like she was drowned. I feel like she was at their house, possibly outside their house, when it happened, and drowned in some type of water. May she rest in peace, and may one day she be found. She might possibly be found. I can't really. Well, let me ask. I'll just ask. Will Heather Elvis ever be found? Spirit, can you please show me with the tarot if Heather Elvis will ever be found? Will her body, physical body, ever be found? Please show me. So, Queen of Pentacles. Let's see. The Eight of Wands in reverse and the Two of Swords. King of Wands, big picture leader, Two of Cups. A Queen of Pentacles holds the key to her location, which is outside. And again, we see the mountain range behind her. She's near flowers, a tree where something blooms abundantly. The Eight of Wands in reverse is, having patience, slowness, no movement. They haven't been able to. Ooh, sorry, I'm not supposed. No movement, getting slowed down. Basically, no right outcome. A situation that has no good outcome. Then the King of Wands, the big picture leader, and this is action. The Two of Cups, again, we have the water right here, and the Ace of Wands in reverse. I think she will, and I think that it's going to probably be the mother, not the mother, but Tammy, the wife, who actually tells where she is for maybe leniency or something, time off, something like that. She is going to tell about what they did, and it's going to be near some type of water. She is either in water or near water, near a mountain range. I would say 2 to 3 hours at the maximum from their house in North Carolina. I feel like it's in North Carolina. I don't know. I don't know why. But I do feel like she's going to be found. I feel like I really do. Alright, guys. Love you all. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Please, if you are not subscribed to me, please do. And yeah, I will put down in the description box below, I will put information regarding personal readings if anybody's interested, and if anybody wants me to do a certain reading, please comment it down below as well. Love you all. Bye.